Right. So welcome to the club, Coastmaster, Coastline from Toastmaster. Is it how it is pronounced, husband? Yes? Right. So before we begin, may I request you all to put your mobiles on the silent mode, please? Let us take 10 seconds to do this. Thank you. During the meeting, please do not enter or move out. You may do so only when you hear the applause. I request you not to indulge in crosstalks during the meeting as it disturbs the protocol. You can network during the break and after the meeting. Before we begin, I wish to share the mission of the club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So I take this opportunity to introduce the presiding officer. Ms. Dharani Kalakoti. She is currently serving as the Division I Director, District 126. She has been a Toastmaster since March 2021. At the club level, she served as President and Vice President Education. Dharani is currently a member of Coastline Toastmasters. She views Toastmasters as a laboratory where she can experiment and validate her ideas on leadership and communication, boost her confidence, enhance her communication skills, and become a more effective leader. She believes that the abundant opportunities, selfless mentors, and positive environment in Toastmasters collectively make it a place where people can learn to lead and grow. Additionally, Dharni has the experience serving as an area director and made her area distinguished during her tenure. Over to the president.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saujanya. I think today we have a guest, Varun Kumar, in our meeting. I would like to request Varun Kumar to introduce yourself.
Hello.
Yes, hi. Very good evening, Varun Kumar. Firstly, welcome to Coastline Toastmasters meeting.
Thank you.
Yes, like you can. How did you get this link to join today? And you came up to our meeting today on a Saturday evening.
I saw this meeting link in the happening now Toastmasters group with the headline Table Topics Marathon, and I joined in. I didn't read anything else. I just simply
Yeah.
joined in or before anyone else joined in. I believe only Haswant was there when I came inside the meeting room.
Yes. You are basically a Toastmaster?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes. Yeah. From which club you are?
I am part of Eureka Toastmasters group.
Okay. Yeah.
It's based out of Hyderabad.
Yes. Yes. We know that. Yes. Happy to see you and welcome to our meeting. Hopefully we'll be having great learning from this meeting today.
Thank you.
Yes. And accidentally, I'm also the EMC handing to me the bag. Yes. Today we have Toastmaster Hashwan for his knowledgeable insights on the speech which he is going to give today. Like the session he's gonna take today is boost up your is that one brush up your small talk. Yes. Yes, today we have Hashwan for brushing up our small talk. I hope you'll be having us great learnings from this session. Over to you, Toastmaster Hashmi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dharani, for warm introduction and welcoming me. So, give me a second to share my screen. I hope my screen is visible to everyone, right? Thank you. Thank you, Gaurav. See, before starting off with our session, I would like to show you some video clips that I've collected from the YouTube. So let's start with the first video.
यार
Sorry,
सेंसे
this is
मैं
not
इतने
a
लोगों
video.
का
This
फॉलो
is an
करता हूँ
advertisement.
I don't have any followers.
Hey, how are you? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. How's things? Things are okay. Great. How are your things? My things could be better. I don't care. Great. Do you care? Care about what? Do you care about my things? Oh. No. Ha 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 ha. How's the family? Do you care about that? Do I care about your family? Yes. I am attracted to your sister, but otherwise, no. Ha 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 ha. Maurice, is that you? Hello, it is me, Maurice. Well, get over here, you son of a bitch. Who is Maurice? This is Maurice. I am Maurice. Nice to meet you. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye. 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 I hate Maurice. Now I hate Maurice too. Great. Maurice sucks. Great. I'm leaving now. Stay away from my sister now. Ha 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 ha. No. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Let me show you another video.
So, how's the weather outside today? Is it balmy?
Yeah, sure. It was sweaty.
Nice. What's your take on religion? Do you believe in a god or...
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, I'm in an improv show tomorrow night. I have an extra ticket if you want to come. Do you ever wash your hands after you pee? Because I do not.
Alright, no more small talking today. Thank you!
What are your observations from all these videos? I've shown two videos. What are your observations that you have observed in this? Yeah, you can go ahead, Saujin.
In the second conversation, there is only one way of asking. There is no waiting or interest to listen to the other person or the person's response.
Yes, that is a very right perspective. Any other observations that you have made? Warren, you have something?
My bad, did you just call me?
Yeah. Have you watched the videos that I showed?
Yes, I did.
So, do you have any observations from those videos?
Not a lot of observations, but yes, some of them are good.
Yeah. Can you share with us few of your observations?
One of the video had a very shrill voice, shrill as in very low pitch, and she was on the table with a doctor. Somehow, I was a little bit uncomfortable. Why? Because I am wearing a headphone which is extremely with a loud voice, loud sound, and that voice made me literally remove my headphones. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay, Warren. No worries. So, Govind, you have something? Sure.
Yes, Toastmasters. What I observed is the talks were not productive. They kept changing the conversations. It was boring, and one of them was feeling awkward. So overall, these conversations were very awkward.
On point. Dharni, you have some any observations from the video?
Yes, all the points I observed are told by Govind and also Saujanya ma'am.
Hmm. Yeah. What the points all of you have mentioned are pretty right. And first point, they are not continuing the conversation, or like Govind said, they were in an awkward situation that they are continuously changing their topics. Everything was, and you have, I think, I hope every one of us are in such kind of situations at least once or once or the other time. We come across many people in our daily life and couldn't talk or couldn't build a conversation with them because of our inferiority complex, or some people have these kind of we also have these kind of people called as introverts. They have this trouble of talking to people or socializing or conversing with a large group of large group of members, or some issues will always be there while doing a small talk. So I have set of principles, like I have set of system which helps us to brush up our small talk. So let me share my screen again, and let's go into next slides. See, so as we are going to experience these kind of situations every day, I have I think I have already explained the importance of this small talk very clearly with these videos. So if you don't want to be awkward in such situations while you're talking with your friends, families, or close relatives or someone, or else at least while you are in your professional environment, while you're talking with your colleagues or your stakeholders, you shouldn't be talking awkwardly. If and you should be openly building your conversation so that your members will be free, or your other people who you are talking to will be freely and openly will be free with you to talk anything and share it. So that is why this small talk is very important in our life. So the first uh, point I would like to say to brush up your small talk is to ask open-ended and specific questions. What is meant by open-ended and specific questions? Govind, do you know what is meant by open-ended and specific questions?
I know specific questions if we ask, there are many types of questions, what is your native place? Something like that. You can be more specific, like which part of the state you're from, or something like that. Being a specific subject or something. That's my guess.
Saujanya, do you think what Govind said is right, or you have something to add?
Yeah, you almost came close. But whenever we are asking questions to people, there are generally two types of questions, open-ended and close-ended questions in a questionnaire generally. So when we are asking, say, for example, husband, do you like red or blue? Okay, it's a closed question. So you want to know which option it is. When you're asking an open question like how many colors do you like, you might tell us a range of colors. Similarly, whenever we are asking, say, for instance, specifically when you're using the word specific, do you prefer to have coffee or tea? Something like that, no? Which has options, uh, which can exactly give us the answer. So that way it helps us build a conversation properly. That's
See, yes, you are absolutely correct and on point. Whatever I wanted to say was already covered by you. So I'll just easily differentiate open-ended and specific open-ended and closed-ended questions like Saujanya had already told. See, for example, if you are given a question and you are answering in only one or two words or completing it in a sentence, and there is no scope to continue the conversation after that question, So that is a closed-ended question. If you have scope to add some points to continue that conversation, that is an open-ended question. For example, how do we use these open-ended questions in our to brush up our small talk? Like if I and Govin and Dharni were there at a, for example, all three of you were there in an event. Like consider it as a division conference of our Toastmasters district. You three are talking to each other, and suddenly I came there. I'm an introvert person, so I for just assume that I am an introvert person, and I am having some fear to talk to you. So I'll use my first set, that is asking open-ended questions. I will go to Govind and say, "Hi, Govind. How are you? It has been a long time. And what brought you to this event? Are you here with your family?" So then Govind replies, yeah, Hashwant, it has been a long time we met. I am here with my brother, and he's my younger brother. He's soon getting into the Toastmasters. I am joining him into Coastline Toastmasters. So like that, why? Like then I'll ask, which class your brother is studying, or else which college he is. The conversation continues on. If he says BTech, why BTech? Like that, there will be a lot of questions and lot of conversation that is going to build up, and that is how you are going to have a good relation with Govind. I'm going to have very good relation with Govind because we converse a lot and we share our we share our things. Uh, we share about our family. We share about the education that his brother is going on. We share our knowledge extremely to be on point. So that is how we build relation. Maybe we can also other examples of these open-ended questions are like asking about hobbies, leisures, or asking about professional interests. Like if you, for example, hobby, like if you want to talk about hobby. Uh, Govind, could you say what is the best way to chill out after a busy work day?
Of course, maybe scrolling some funny reels your friends might have sent you, or listening to music, or watching any specific web series which you love to watch, some like categories.
Okay, Govind, could you suggest me a specific web series that I could watch this week?
It depends on your interest. So, could you let me know what is your choice or category of web series you would like to see?
I usually don't keep my lot of brain into the web series or movie, so it should not be very uh, thought provoking or something like that. It should be on a smoother note, lighter note, maybe like a rom com or just small TV show or something like that.
Okay, rom-com, I would suggest Big Bang Theory, which is on Netflix.
Yeah, I used to watch that series. Like it has 12 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
I really love the character of Sheldon there.
See, you already found what your interest is. So why wait? You can go ahead and pass your time by watching it.
Which character do you like in the movie?
Combination of both Leonard and Sheldon.
That is how we build conversation using our first. Yeah, as we have already had good amount of discussion on percent, let's move on to our next set using the CAA approach. Anyone have idea on CAA approach, like CAAA approach? No? Yeah. Let me go ahead and say the CAAA, the acronym stands for comment, ask, affirm, and add. I'll just explain you a conversation that happened. So there were two persons, for example, me and my friend. As this is the very soon we are going to celebrate Diwali, right? So this is a imagine this is a conversation that is going to happen around Diwali season. So I asked Ram, this year's Diwali decorations look very stunning. How does your family celebrate Diwali, Ram? Ram says, Hashwant, we light diyas and make sweets at Ram. That sounds very lovely. We also prepare sweets, and my mom's gulab jamuns are famous in our neighborhood. Do you have any favorite Diwali sweet, Ram? And that is how the conversation goes on. Let me go into this conversation and break into parts to explain this CA approach. First one, I commented. The comment was, this year's Diwali decorations look stunning. I commented on something that we both relate, as it is Diwali season and we are around some Diwali decorations. So I pointed it out. Ram, this year's Diwali decorations were really stunning. I commented on something that we both agree upon. And then I asked him a question. How does your family celebrate Diwali? And then Ram gave answer. And then I affirmed. I said yes, or I will say no, or something. I'll affirm. After affirming that, like, that sounds like lovely. I told, that sounds lovely. We also prepare sweets. That is how I affirm. And then I added, my mom's gulab jamuns are famous in our neighborhood. Do you have any favorite Diwali sweet? That is how I added another question to continue the conversation. So that is how we use CAAA approach to build our small talks. So next one was while you are, this is not a technique, but this is the most important factor everywhere, not only in small talks, but everywhere while someone is speaking to you. So body language really matters. So for example, as we are Indians, we'll start with Namaste. This is a very good body language, what do you say, a showing of respect through our body language. And also while speaking, while someone is speaking to you, nodding your head or showing that you are attentive to the speaker will also make other person comfortable to talk more with you. Next, going on to or else, for example, for the body language part, or you can say yes bro, Hanji, or yeah bro, Aunu, like that. You can continue. Just saying yes will add a lot more interest for the other speaker to talk to you. And the cultural sensitivity. See, as we are living in India, we need to take care about cultural sensitivity. Few people, for few people, for example, I'm a vegetarian. If my friends comes to me and talks about a beautiful chicken uh, biryani's place, though it is good, I really appreciate that restaurant, but it is not relevant to, right? So we need to understand the cultural sensitivity of our Indian people. We need to be empathetical to the other person. After understanding the cultural sensitivity, then we can choose our topic to talk or pose the questions. And that brings me to the next important point. Avoid awkward topics. Please don't ask more and more questions about personal things of a friend. If he's very much close to you, you can ask. But if someone you've met very recently, like just now, if you met and you started to ask about their family's background and what their parents do, what their children do, what their brother and sister do, that feels awkward, and they don't want to answer such questions. Or we in Toastmasters also avoid these kind of topics about gender, religion, politics, all these things. These might get us into trouble sometime, or get people into awkward positions where people can't debate with you, but couldn't stay listening to you. So please don't keep your other friends around you in such awkward topic, now awkward situation. So avoid such awkward topics. And this is the thing that I always use while building my small talks. This is a conversation kit. For example, I'll have today morning I went to DMart. So if someone comes to me in the evening, I'll just go to resume my experience that I've had at DMart. Hey buddy, today morning I went to the DMart and suddenly when I opened my UPI to pay my bill, there was a notification that your bank servers are. Do you think these days these UPI payments are failing a lot? And then the story begins and the conversation continues. You will have these kind of situations throughout your day. Talk about these kind of experiences with the people so that they'll share their own experiences that are that happen similar to your experiences. So that is how another conversation will build up. That is how you can master your small. Last but not the least, practice your small talks with Toastmasters because they are the people who will not stop talking. So with that, I would like to close my session. Thank you so much. Over to the MC and table topic master, Toastmasters.
Thank you so much, Mr. Harshwan, for the engaging session. Now let's move on to our prepared speech segment. Our first speaker today is Toastmaster Govind. But before we bringing him on, let's hear from his evaluator, Toastmaster Harshwan, who will be sharing the speech objectives. Over to you, Toastmaster Harshwan.
Thank you. Yes, I'm here. I'm audible. So good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. I am Toastmaster Harshman. I will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Govind's speech. Toastmaster Govind is presenting his level 3 project 1 speech, project 2 speech that is an elective. His project was about using a presentation software. The purpose of his project for the member is to introduce or review basic presentation software strategies for creating and using slides to support or enhance their speech. The purpose of this project is also for a member to demonstrate his or her understanding of how to use this presentation software, including the creation of slides and incorporating the technology into the speech. I hope our Govind will add some humor to the meeting too with his speech, as always he does. Thank you so much, and over to the MC.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshwan. Now let's welcome our speaker, Toastmaster Govind. Today he'll be presenting a speech title of The Impact of Social Media on Society. Toastmaster Govind, the impact of social media on society. The impact of social media on society, Toastmaster Govind. Over to you.
Hello, good evening to fellow Toastmasters and guests. Before I begin, I'll just share my screen. This is the first time I'm sharing screen on my new laptop, so just there's some technical issues. Please bear me with for a minute. Apologies, Toastmasters. I just had to relaunch. I'm sharing my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Good evening, fellow guests and Toastmasters. The topic I've chosen is the impact of social media on society. Okay, I'm just starting my video. Yeah, the impact of social media on society. See, I'm a person who extensively uses social media, and I have like 8 accounts on Instagram itself. And me giving impact of social media on society topic is kind of very ironic. And it's a honor, just like how Brahmanandam took the Bhaskar Award, which was presented to himself. The same level of irony, I'm presenting this topic. So before I begin, I want to ask you folks, how many social media accounts you have? Like, what are the company's social media accounts you're having? Just curious to know.
How many social medias are there? That many.
Can you list them? What are the
All of
accounts you're having?
see
Okay,
the many.
let
I
me
don't
guess.
know. I
I'll
lost
list
my
some.
number.
Okay, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, Facebook. What else? WhatsApp. Apart from this, anything which I don't know, which none of us know, something unique.
Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat. Okay, fine. There's Discord also. I'm not sure
Yes,
if
I
anyone
have
uses it.
Discord. Yes, I
Discord,
use it.
Telegram, YouTube.
Telegram. Yeah, YouTube. Correct. So there are many. There are so many social media accounts, and I just want to discuss some of the positive impacts. One of them is connecting people. You can see the photo of Pulihara. People from Andhra will guess what Pulihara means. It's a kind of flirting or doing time pass chat with the people of opposite gender. There's a feeling of crush or love or overhyped feeling where a guy feels overexcited and girl feels time pass chat. This is happening in social media. I don't know in other countries, but yeah, throughout Andhra this is happening. That's why I represented this Pulihara, because we say that, right, when guys are flirting with girls, they'll say, "Hey, Pulihar kaltava." So that's why I added this. And then it's also a platform for voices. I see there are some issues in the society where justice was not there. People get angry, and to express their anger or protest, they record the incident live. For example, there may be some caste issues, like people with lower caste, upper caste, people not treating well. Or mostly we see people of cab drivers or Bangalore, there's a road rage, they're scolding bad words, and passengers are recording it. There are many such incidents where, as a protest, they are raising this issue on social media. Or there is any issue with a product, they are very dissatisfied, they come to social media and express their hate for that, they're suffering. One more important usage is educational resources. So if you want to learn, the social media is like a pool of infinite knowledge. Everything is free. Whatever you want to learn, whatever skill you want to learn, it is free and available at a high speed internet, which is available to everyone. So indeed, it is a educational resource. There are, you know what? There are some people from Hyderabad. There's one popular channel called as Naresh Tech, I guess. Many international people watch that to learn some courses like Java and all. I got to know this because they are making a content where they're trying to learn a course. They are watching an Indian teacher who is explaining the course, explaining the basics of Java. I was completely shocked, and there I came to know how powerful the social media is for teaching others and learning from others. Also, one more use is professional networking. Just like how we are here professionals, we can keep in touch through the use of social media. That's a good thing. If you have a network of professional people, we never know when you need their favors or when you want to seek help. And then finally, entertainment. This is the most primary impact of social media. People who have a lot of work pressure, they in their free time, they just scroll through the mobile. They keep scrolling. It could be anything, YouTube or Snapchat or Instagram. They keep scrolling the funny reels or videos. I think most of the people of middle age, they use local apps like Hello or ShareChat. I guess ShareChat is more popular among them. And the younger youth, they use Instagram and Snapchat. And coming to next, there are negative impacts. The negative impacts are like mental health, privacy concerns, and misinformation. Again, I'm showing Puliara because Pulpu Equate means if they mix more, it will be emotional damage. Followed by mental health. You can see there are many negative impact of using too much social media. You can see a stress, depression, suicide, mixed feelings. So even I was at a point where I was frustrated through the use of Instagram. I was literally addicted to it throughout the day. Whenever I'm free, I just keep scrolling. The sad part is whenever I get to see other lifestyle, other people's story of them enjoying with people around them, of them going to restaurants, I feel jealous. I feel like why this is not happening in my life. I am complaining. I am feeling hurt mentally. So what I did was I just gave up Instagram. I took a break for a month and it felt so relief. It's okay to not keep in touch with others. Those who are genuinely in touch with you, they'll give you a phone call. Then I came to know the actual difference between the real friends and the friends in the social media. The real friends are those who keep in touch with you despite your absence of your presence in social media. That's what I realized. And mental health, it's quite good when I don't see what others are doing, because when others are doing something which is rich, they're having a richer lifestyle than us, then of course there's some feeling of bad feeling in our lifestyle, like we keep complaining why this is not happening in our timeline, in our life, why we are not having this rich lifestyle. The truth is, it is okay to be wherever you are. Everybody has their own ups and downs, different timings of ups and downs. So you should never complain about that. And there's privacy concerns. There are many incidents of people, those who are going to get married, those men who have updated their statuses on Instagram, they are being victim of extortion, blackmail. Some women are trying to reach out to them and try to hack their information and try to blackmail. So this is a key privacy concern. So we need to be careful with whoever we are chatting with. Unless we know them, only we can interact with them. Otherwise, it's a risk. That's a bad impact. And coming to the next, there is misinformation, like fake news. When there's some news, people are not able to judge whether that's actually a true or that's a fake news. We have to do fact checking now. This is the era where too much information is spreading and misinformation is also spreading. For example, at one point of time, there was actor Venumado, where a lot of fake news was spreading that he was no more, but he was actually alive, and he came out to YouTube channels and expressed his concerns, stating that I am alive, but why these fake news are going, I'm not able to understand. And he was depressed too. That was a very bad incident. Also, here we can see Cartoon Network is ended. That's actually fake. The reality was Cartoon Network was loved by all of us, especially those who are in the 90s era, 90s kids, especially the time when Tom and Jerry was played on Cartoon Network. Now Cartoon Network runs on TV, but it's actually dead because the cartoons which they are showing are not actually entertaining and they are actually boring. So that's dead. That moment 90s kids stop watching it. That is the reality. But that is actually running. So there's a case of misinformation. And coming to the next point, we have the usage trends. So we can see here how the social media evolved, what are the types, when Facebook started in globally and in India, followed by Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, Pinterest, uh, Instagram, then TikTok, Snapchat, followed by Threads. Threads is like Facebook version of Xerox copy of Twitter, but I think it's failed according to me. Nobody is using that. I don't see anyone using it, or I didn't have anyone requesting me to come to Threads. I think it's failed social media. But anyway, with the evolution of 4G and 5G, the Indian users have increased, and you can see that Narendra Modi is most followed person globally on Twitter. That is an example to show how much people are using the social media. That is the power of social media. Coming to my thoughts, we had a time where there was no smartphones, there were telephones. That was a golden era. I like the age where I was addicted to TV only and not to smartphones. In those days, we used to play cricket with our friends, gully cricket or games in the streets, hide and seek, chore police. That was a good time. Also, we used to, nowadays, how people play games, they play PUBG and all through online games. That is the only way of playing games with others in this era. Also, if we look at the way we celebrate birthdays, mother used to prepare all the dishes. There used to be chips, chocolate, cake. People used to bring gifts. They put gift wrap and bring interesting gifts. And we used to celebrate birthday. And in schools, we used to distribute chocolate. Take some best friend and go to all the classes and distribute chocolate to all the teachers. That was very nice time. Also, if you see people, they used to hang out in cafes and have chai together, have tea, have a cup of tea, and interact. They didn't touch the smartphone. Smartphone was not there. They had quality conversations. We just missed those era. That's a golden era, and I don't think we can get it back. So I would like to say that log off. Don't lose your mind. Social media is not so kind. The reason is, since I have been on a break from social media, people are my friend circle. I thought whoever are my closest, they'll come back to me, they'll try to keep in touch, but no one cares. With that, I would like to conclude with a quote. I would like to relate to this quote of Joker from Batman movie, the Dark Knight movie. Joker has said a generalized quote for the general public or the society. I would relate this to the people on social media. You see their models, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you when the chips are down, these civilized people, they will eat each other. That's how I would like to relate. With this, I would like to ask if any one of you have any kind of questions. Any doubts? Okay. If you don't have, we can discuss at the end of the session. With this, I conclude my meeting and hand over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster, going for the thought-provoking speech. And yes, no doubts anymore on the speech. And the way you kept us asking, no, any doubts for us, we'll obviously say no doubts. Yeah, let's take a moment to congratulate him through the virtual applause. Yes. Now moving on to the table topic session. Moving forward, now we can come on one exciting part of our Toastmasters meeting, table topic session. This is where we get to think on our feet and practice impromptu speaking. For this session, we'll invite all the members and also the guests to speak for 1 to 2 minutes on the topic provided by the table topic master. Without further delay, let's begin. And I hand overing myself to the stage, table topic master. So, like, someone can help me with the timer. Yes, like giving you 30 seconds of time. As you all were in your homes, you can bring any of your any of the object which you like the most. Giving 30 seconds of
Any
time.
object which we like
Any
the most.
object. Yes. Any object which you like the most. Govind is already in with his objects. Oh. Heshwant, you can also bring. I can manage the timer in my phone.
I can't show this one. This is my laptop. So yeah.
Yes, all are on the bar. The thing is selecting your object. Like sometimes it is routine giving a topic, asking you to speak. Rather, you got your own objects. So elaborate your object and why you like it the most. Each person, you'll be having 30 seconds, 1 to 2 minutes of time so that you can elaborate on which you want, why you chosen this specific object as your favorite object. Firstly, we can start with whoever is
Let's start
interested
with
first,
you.
you can go with.
Let's start with you.
I didn't even choose any of the object even. Let's go with this. Yes, it was Master Saujanya.
Shall I?
Yes.
Okay, so somebody will be keeping a timer or I can speak?
Yes.
Can you see my screen, Sojan?
1 second, 1 second. Yeah, I'm able to see the screen now. Yeah. So the reason why I like my iPad is for 3 main reasons, I should say. One is movies. I'm a movie buff. So all the OTT is there on the iPad. Irrespective of the language, I love to watch movies with my family. Some few movies without them. Second reason is I have a digital subscription of a magazine thing called Magster. So only in iPad I can read it better. I love to read a different kind of content from magazines, from various topics like business to sports and so many other things. And the third main reason is I also check the mail on the iPad. So for these 3 M reasons, I like to use my iPad a lot. And I take a lot of notes on Google Doc and other tools on the iPad. So I think that is one of my most favorite objects at home.
Maybe Dharni had some issues, so she left the meeting. Govind, why don't you continue? Next, I'll call Dharni on.
So my favorite items are the gadgets, the smartphones. One is Apple smartphone and one is Google smartphone. So I'm a person who likes to chase the gadgets. I just love gadgets. I kept buying smartphones all the time whenever the new gadgets have come. Also, my company policy is that they will reimburse me a new smartphone. So I just ended up maintaining 3 smartphones. Somehow I just don't know how I was able to maintain them. However, now I'm feeling a little bit difficulty and I was like, let's buy the best. Let's maintain 2 smartphones. One is Android and one is iOS, and make sure that you cover both the ecosystem so that I won't feel any kind of discomfort while using them. And I just sold my other 2 phones so that to have 2 good standards of phones for a long time. and I love the design. The blue color is my favorite. I don't find any other phone which has a good design of this color. So I just became obsessed with it and gone for it. I just went and bought it. I also had an iPad, but my mother and brother were using it more effectively than me. My brother was drawing some interesting sketches on iPad, and my mother was browsing OTT platforms on that. So it was like it became more ownership went to them to me. So I am also a gadget freak. With this, I conclude my topic.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Gauri. I'm sorry for the interruption in between. I came from before. Now, yes, I can invite Toastmaster Haswan to elaborate his favorite object as all-time laptop.
Yes, most of you all know me. So I love my laptop a lot, and people call me techie for the same reason. See, loving my laptop had multiple reasons. First reason was whenever I want to escape from this world, I go to my laptop. See, if I were, I can do the same thing on my phone, and I can do the same thing on my laptop too. But when I was on my phone, people message me in WhatsApp. Uh, People send me reels in Instagram, and maybe I'll get a pop-up notification from YouTube that your favorite YouTuber had uploaded a new video. Go watch it. All this might distract me, and if I want to have spend some me time or spend some time working on my skills, I'll always go with my laptop. And I am very happy or very privileged to say that my laptop had always been with me while I was uh, growing as a person, not as in the age. But whenever there was a change in my character, it was because of my laptop always. I learned a lot of things through my laptop, so I love it a lot. To the table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Haswan, for the question about the speech. And yeah, as all of you had a brave you are all the brave table topic speakers. Chose only one object, that is electronical good, and you were, as you chose a single object, also you gave a very different speeches. Like that was great. And coming to now, after as we ended up with our table topic session, coming to our speech
Would
evaluation
you
now.
love to speak one table topic, please?
Yes, Ms. Gupta, yes, for sure.
That's very kind of you. Why not?
Sorry,
Yes,
I missed.
Yes, please. What's the table topic?
Yes, that is a table topic. Simply in 30 seconds, you can choose any of the object you want.
Yeah, any topic of your choice.
So she was saying that you must choose any object you like within 30 seconds.
Only for 30 seconds.
No.
No.
The topic is not for 30 seconds.
Topic is for 1 to 2
Mobile.
minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that's the topic.
So do I have how much time can I speak on this topic?
Same as the regular table topic session, 1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Mobile. Mobile is very important these days in life. Without mobile, life is incomplete. It has become a part of our body. When we go to the washroom also, we carry our mobile with us. These days, whatever we are doing, any business, we do not have to visit to our physical. We can see everything on our mobile. We don't need a watch. We can see the time in our mobile. We don't need alarm clock. We can set an alarm in our mobile. We do not have to visit our business. We can see everything through CCTV through our mobile. We don't need a big computer to see our emails. We can see over there. If we want to learn something through YouTube, we don't have to carry something big. When I drive, I hear videos while driving the car through my mobile. So there are immense benefit of mobile. If our relative is abroad or any part of the world, this mobile has made this world as a global village. They send the text within a fraction of a second. I can see the message. That is the benefit of mobile. Now, before 20 years ago or 10 years ago, I can say 7, 8 years ago also, people were used to do telephone. It was local telephone. But now we can see Facebook, we can see the photograph, we can see the person videos. It's because of our mobile. So there are immense benefit, but there are disadvantage also along with that. That we are always glued to our mobile. So when we do not have to see any WhatsApp message or something like that, we should not see it again and again. That's a sheer waste of time. And that destroy our health also. Before going to sleep, half an hour prior, we should not see our mobile. We should detox also sometime. It's not at 24 hours. We are glued. If we get up at 2 o'clock, we see our mobile. So there are benefits of mobile. There are disadvantages also if we misuse it. Over to the Toastmaster, please.
Yes, thank you so much. You are at that time and wrapping up the table topic session, going on to the speech evaluation. Now it's time for the evaluation portion of the meeting. I request Toastmaster Hashwan, the evaluator of the speaker, to provide his feedback to the speaker, Toastmaster Govind.
I hope I am audible. Thank you. Yeah, so firstly starting with Toastmaster Govind, congratulations for completing your level 3 project group speech. You're soon going to complete your level 3 speech also. The beauty in your speech was, in your presentation, was truths, clear truths. At each point you have given us with naked truth without even covering it at every point. And I would like to segregate your speech. I can segregate your whole topic into different parts. First, starting with you have the beautiful intro. Next, you have explained about positive impacts, negative impacts, golden hour, and lastly, you have concluded what in each and every slide you have added your personal pinch of humor and also your personal perspective on each and everyone's opinion. You also had understood your audience very well. That is why you have given cultural sensitive humor into it, mentioning about Pulihara and Andhra people and how these people think and behave in social medias. And you have also choose a very right topic, as everyone are relatable to this social media. Keeping the recommendations aside, if you could have added few recommendations into your presentations, it could have made more impact. Govind, if you have observed your time limits, you have crossed red card by 1 or 2 minutes. So if you could have planned your session very before ahead, so to a stringent time limits, practice to deliver the session within 7 minutes. And if you have decreased the slides to 3 to 5 slides, then you could sum up the whole session, whole your speech in 7 minutes. And the second commendation I would give was, if you could stand and deliver the speech, that would have made that would have created much more impact. You might have looked as like a TEDx speaker while presenting. So that is one recommendation I would give. And if you could work on your vocal varieties, as you are already in your level 3 and you have delivered a lot of speeches already, if you could have developed and worked worked on your vocal varieties, it could have helped. It could have created more impact on your speech. So, if summing to sum up all these points, you have beautiful structure of your PPT and beautifully segmented PPT, and then you have really had a very good humor. If you could have worked on your time limits and your speech delivery while standing and your vocal varieties, the PPT presentation could have been into the very next level. With that, I would like to conclude my evaluation and would like to hand out the dais back to the MC, Toastmaster Garan.
Thank you so much for your insightful feedback. This part how we grow into practice. And advocacy, we really appreciate it. With that, we came to an end. And with that, we get videos and education session and also table discussion. Now, I request everyone to on the video for a group picture. Ashwant, you can help us in taking a group picture.
Govind, can you take the picture? I am creating the polls. Govind, you're on mute.
You're on mute.
So I was saying I'm new to this MacBook. I have a new laptop, so I'm not sure how to take screenshot. Do you have any idea?
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay.
Print screen option, you'll get that big screen, no full screen. You have to press that one.
Oh man, I don't see the print screen button here.
Okay, then can I take it on mobile? Is it okay if I take it on mobile?
I'll do it. I'll do it on my PC.
Okay.
Smile. Yeah, done.
Your voice is breaking. We are unable to hear you. Is that my problem or somebody else's?
No, I think Thalini's voice is breaking.
I have launched a poll. Please answer to that poll.
Yes, the poll results are out, and Toastmaster Govind, congratulations for the best table topic speaker.
Thank you.
Yes, now I'll hand over the meeting back to our Sachin and Tams to close today's session.
Thank you very much. Hasman, will you stop recording for some networking or what should we do now?
No, after you close the meeting, I'll stop.
Okay. Any script to be followed or I can do it in my own way?
In your own way.
Okay. So I'm very happy that Toastmaster Govind has taken the topic of social media. I want to share something very, very important that has happened today. And I found it very relevant, so it should be shared. One of my client called me today morning at 11 o'clock and she was actually crying. She was saying that she is unable to, what is it called, not be influenced by social media. So when Govind was saying about all these things, I was thinking how true it is because her core business is something, and she was getting influenced by the influencers talking about the social media algorithms and everything. So it took almost 1 hour for me to mentor her and convince her, saying that that is not your core, don't focus on such things. So now people also are getting, confused and influenced by the fact that there are other people who are younger than them, but who are getting more likes, more followers. They know, they have literally kind of cracked the entire code of algorithm or whatever code, what is called. They know hashtags better. So this is very true and very, very relevant topic you have brought it forward, Toastmaster Govind, that it has got the kind of impact, in a very negative way in our lives. So I wanted to share that, this is actually ruining many people's lives if we do not know the balance between. I was telling her only one important statement throughout my discussion, that social media is only a tool. It is not your entire business. It's your tool to improve your business. You should know how much to use it, how much to not use it. That balance everybody of us should be having. So I'm very happy the way the meeting has happened. And Dharmi, I would also appreciate your way of bringing the table topic about the object that you actually like. And there is a paradox in our topic today, because everybody of us told about the pros and cons of social media, and ultimately ended up, three of us showed the uh, tech gadget that we were using and we were fond of for various reasons. So that is one thing. And Haswant, I also like the way you brought up the CAAA approach. Of how to do the startup conversations, because I run a lot of networking events at many places and I also take part. Everybody has got that starting trouble. How to begin is a very important challenge many of us face, even as adults or children or teenagers, or even when very senior people also face this. So I think this approach can be a very good technique to control that, and it's also can be used as a very important tool to face that kind of challenge. Thank you very much, everyone. So we are closing the meeting, and the Zoom recording will be stopped.